Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to revise the topic of coordination, which is very important topic. So, student, let's start the topic with the definition. Coordination is a process by which a manager synchronizes the activities of different departments. It is a process by which a manager synchronizes means creates a balance between activities of different departments, because in an organization different department works and activities of different department is connected to each other. For example, if purchase department will provide raw material to the production department on time, then only production department can produce goods on time. And if production department will produce goods on time, then only sales department can sell the goods on time. In this way, activity of every department is connected to each other. That's why there is a need of a balance between activity of every department so that objective can be achieved. So students, now I will discuss with you all what are the features of coordination. So the first feature of coordination is coordination integrates group efforts. Yes, in the organizations, work is done in the groups. If work is done by a single person only, then there is no need of coordination because his work is not affecting others. But in the organizations, work is done in the group. So there is a need of coordination between the group. There is a need to combine, integrate the efforts of individuals in the group, and after combining they are to be directed towards main goal of the organization. So with the help of coordination only, efforts of everyone can be combined. So in this way, coordination integrates group efforts. Second feature is coordination ensures unity of action. Students, in the first point I discussed with you all that efforts of different persons are combined together. Efforts are bind together with the help of coordination, and after combining or binding the efforts of everyone in the group, they are directed towards one common goal of organization. In this way, coordination ensures unity of action. Now, third feature is coordination is a continuous process because it is a never ending process and it is performed by all the managers every time. It is required every time in the organization from planning to controlling. That's why it is a continuous process. Next is coordination is a pervasive function. Pervasive function means which is universal in nature, which is required everywhere. So coordination is required in all the departments as well as at all the level of the management. Without coordination, there will be overlapping and chaos in the organization instead of integration and harmony. So coordination is the pervasive function of management. Next is coordination is the responsibility of all managers. Yes, student. Yes, students. Coordination is the responsibility of all the managers. Top management has to coordinate the activities of middle level managers, that whether they have implemented the plans and policies properly or not. Middle level managers have to coordinate with top level management as well as with the lower level management, and lower level management has to coordinate the activity of workers, that whether they are performing their task according to plans or not. In this way, coordination is the responsibility of all the managers. Last feature is coordination is a deliberate function. Yes, student, coordination is not created automatically. It has to be created by management. Suppose in an organization, staff is very cooperative and staff want to cooperate, but manager is not coordinating them. Manager is not guiding them how to work. In this way, the cooperation of staff will result in a wasted exercise. But suppose a manager is coordinating the employees, guiding them, but no employee is cooperating the manager, then it will result in dissatisfaction. In this way, coordination is a deliberate function. It has to be created by the efforts of manager as well as employees. So here students, feature of coordination are over. I hope these are clear to you all. Now we will revise the importance of coordination. So the first importance of coordination is growth in size. Students, when size of organization increases, the number of employees also increases. And employees comes in the organization from different background. They are having different attitude, different style of working. They are having different experience, as well as their objective of joining the organization is also different. Then management, with the help of coordination, direct the objectives of individuals towards one common objective of the organization. In this way, when there is growth in the size of organization, there is more need of coordination. Yes students, next importance of coordination is functional differentiation. In the organization, functions of organization, activities of organizations are divided among different departments as well as different divisions and sections. Every department want to work according to their own way, their own style. In this way, if every department will work as an independent unit in their own style, then there will be disputes in the organization. Then, with the help of coordination, management binds the activity of every department and creates a balance between them in such a way that every department finish its task on time. And in this way, there is good relation between every department and objectives are achieved on time. Now students, last importance is specialization. In the modern organization, modern technology is used and different type of activities are performed. For performing such different type of activities and to utilize the modern technology, specialists are required. Then management has to appoint specialists. And these specialists think that they are only qualified to evaluate, judge and decide, and they want to take all the decisions by their own. They don't want to discuss the matter with the members who are working in the organization from last so many years. In this way, it results in disputes, conflicts between specialists and members. Then management, with the help of coordination, create a balance between the specialist and members and create good relation among them. It results in achievement of objective on time. In this way student, there is a more importance of coordination when there is a growth in size, and nowadays there are functional differentiation and specialization. So students, here importance of coordination is over. So students, now I will revise one more topic related to coordination with you all. That is, coordination is the essence of management. Students, coordination is not a separate function of management. It is a force that binds all the 5 functions of management. That is planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So that's why coordination is called as essence of management. Now I will explain you how coordination binds all the 5 functions of management. See the planning. Under planning function, coordination is created among the master plan and plan developed by different departmental heads. So a coordination is created between the master and departmental heads plans. Then only objectives are achieved. As well as coordination is created between the objective of the management as well as resources available. See the case of organizing. In case of organizing, coordination is maintained between the resources available as well as activities performed. because activities can be performed only on the basis of availability of resources. In case of organizing, coordination is also maintained between authority, responsibility and accountability. Now students, see staffing. In case of staffing, coordination is maintained between the skill of the person as well as job offered to the person. Coordination is also maintained between efficiency of the person as well as compensation given to the employee. Now I will discuss with you all coordination in directing. In case of directing, coordination is required between superior and subordinate while giving order, instructions and suggestions. Now, the last function of management, that is controlling. In controlling, coordination is maintained between planned performance as well as actual performance of employees. The actual performance of employees should be equal to the planned performance. In this way, like a thread binds the garland, in the same way coordination binds all the 5 functions of management. That's why coordination is called as essence of management. Okay student, I hope the topic of coordination with its features, importance and essence is clear to all. Thank you students. Have a nice day.